You all know we have a helicopter noise problem in Sherman Oaks, but it's not just Sherman Oaks, it's all over LA. We had a meeting last Monday. Congressman Berman set it up with the FAA to allow people to come and complain. Congressman Sherman came and complained, along with Jens Yaroslavsky and Councilman Krikorian, and 450 other people. And the FAA administrator who was there listening said he was shocked. And what I'd like you all to do, if you didn't have time to make it, if you go get one of these, that tells you how to write a letter to the FAA. They're doing a study. We're trying to get the helicopter noise all over the county shut down by making them operate higher, not hover, and things like that. And we put a lot of work into getting people to come to that meeting, and it paid off. But if you have time to write a letter, I would sure appreciate it, and you can wear a no helicopter sticker too. I think it's good. So thank you everybody who did come. Especially thank you to Ann O'Connor and Lorraine Bartley who manned the table outside when it's 95 degrees handing all these things out. It was very important. Thanks.
Okay, one of the things that we need to keep the aisles clear. So if you can kind of move closer to the table so we can have clear aisles. Marshall, who's chairing our planning and development committees, update.
Thank you. Just a quick update on the Louisville London Toscano. It was passed by the Sherman Oaks Neighborhood Council.
When is it?
Oh. This is a proposed 399-unit apartment north of the Galleria on Sepulveda, and it's 8 stories high, about 100 feet high. And it was passed by the neighborhood council on a 5-to-5 vote with 2 abstentions. It had to be more than a tie vote to be voted down. One board member, Tony St. John, left instructions to vote against the project, but had to leave to catch a plane. The board forgot that they had the instruction and did not count it. The next hearing is by the Encino Neighborhood Council on August 29th at the Encino Women's Club at 7 p.m. Then, assuming that it then goes to the planning department, and from then there to the planning commission, and then the plum committee of the city council, and then to the city council. Tom LaBlanche is the key guy. He's our councilman. He has not decided what position to take on the project yet. Thanks.
Ron, Governor, and also Tamar. Get up here. Where is she? And any other deputies that are here to come up, you can introduce yourself. Okay, Ron Galbraith is president of the Los Angeles City Quality and Productivity Commission, and also is a candidate for city controller. Last meeting, we had Dennis Hine, who's also a candidate for city controller. So we try to balance it out so everyone has an opportunity.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Ron Galbraith, and I'm running for Los Angeles City Controller. And I want to begin by just doing a quick poll here. Quick show of hands. How many of you got pothole on the way over here tonight? And also, well, we are told that the city has no money to fix its potholes, or much of anything else, right? But, go figure. The city actually owns 2 asphalt plants. I myself didn't know this until quite recently. They're only operating at about 50% capacity. They can actually be used to sell asphalt to other jurisdictions, to make money, to cover our costs, to cover the cost of our employees, to build more of our own potholes, to be a little bit more entrepreneurial, but we haven't been doing it. And it's one of many vast assets that the city has that are going to waste when we can be putting them to use to do the things that the city needs to do. Now, in just a few months, you are going to have the opportunity to elect the next controller of the city of LA, and it's going to make a big difference to our infrastructure, to essential public services. And I have to say, when you look at how our money has been spent and misspent it's actually shocking. Let me give you a couple of very quick examples. How about $100 million in cost overruns on just 6 construction projects? $100 million on just 6 projects. How about tens of millions of dollars every year in money that goes uncollected because we don't have a proper debt collection in the city of LA? How about a study that I recently completed? $60 million worth of cars that were bought by 3 departments over just a few months. Not a single one of them was bought in the city of LA. And guess what? There wasn't a single bidder from LA on those, and we paid sales tax to other jurisdictions. The only good news is that they get to repave their streets and hire more police officers. It's an absolute travesty. Having chaired the Committee on Revenue Efficiency for actually about 18 months, we discovered about $350 million in opportunities to save money and to bring in new revenues. And now also as the president of the Quality and Productivity Commission of the city, I see the good, the bad, the ugly, the opportunities to actually do things much better. I can say this, if we elect a guy who has been serving for years in the city and hasn't fixed these problems, we're not going to see any change. And so I invite you to check out my website. Here's the plug, www.ronforla.com. Check it out, see some of the plans, sign up, call me, email me, and together we are actually going to fix the finances and everything else in this city.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, you may think that Tamar is here speaking as a member of the school board, but she isn't, right? The hat you're wearing is the neighborhood prosecutor from the Sherman area. And she's going to give us an update as to what is happening in Sherman and how they're working with the police department.
Hi everybody, I'm Tamar Gallatin. 2 issues I want to update you on. One you might have read about in the paper, and that's medical marijuana dispensaries. I've been asked a whole bunch of times what is happening. The answer is the city council passed what's called a gentle ban. So as of the first week of September, all of the dispensaries in the city of Los Angeles are illegal and must close. Growing marijuana at home for your personal use will still be allowed. That's the gentle part of the gentle ban. And LAPD and the city attorney's office are still working on the protocol of how those businesses that choose not to close on their own will be closed. So next month I should have an update on how that is going in this part of the valley. And then the other issue is mobile billboards. Hopefully you've seen a few others. I have filed the first 2 cases in the city about the mobile trailers. And they are, we have arraignment on them at the end of the month. So hopefully we'll get some good case law out of that.
What does arraignment mean?
Arraignment. The world's not attorneys? Sometimes I feel like it is. Arraignment means this is their first court appearance for these 2 individuals that have most of the trailer signs in this part of the valley. You might have seen them. They're advertising various massage services. So I have filed criminal charges against one gentleman who then put several of his vehicles in his girlfriend's name. So their first appearance in criminal court is at the end of the month, and there they can either plead guilty or not guilty, and then we can set it for trial, or they can accept whatever sentence we are offering. So that's going to be the end of the month. So next month, hopefully we'll have a little more direction on that, but it's a really good ordinance, and a good state law that helped us on that. So I'm looking forward to those cases.
Thank you very much. This is a very important entity in the Sherman area. Very